One day while rehearsing, the Grateful Dead were visited by former member Pigpen McKernan. He was dying, and everyone in the room knew it. Pigpen asked to take a photo, and the reaction from his former bandmates was beyond cruel. Sure, the Grateful Dead were synonymous with psychedelics, free love, and 47-minute guitar noodles, but they were not synonymous with personal hygiene. Even so, only one guy earned the nickname Pigpen, and he was a walking contradiction. Pigpen McKernan just said no to acid, and yes please to rot-gut booze. And while the rest of his band drifted into cosmic improvisation, he stayed rooted in the blues. Pigpen lived like an outsider and looked like a pirate, but he was still magnetic. Too bad that behind all the swagger, he understood something no one else wanted to admit. He wasn't built to last. You could say Pigpen's outsider gene came baked into his DNA thanks to his dad, Phil, one of the first white DJs at a black radio station in Berkeley. The man went by Cool Breeze, which tells you everything about the household vibe. When Pigpen was born on September 8, 1945, in a scrappy working-class community south of San Francisco, he was basically born into a soundtrack. Proving that you don't need to live the blues to enjoy them, toddler Pigpen dug into his dad's extensive record collection. Before he even hit puberty, he was making his own music, pounding on the piano, wailing on the harmonica, and strumming the guitar. But music wasn't the only passion he picked up during those years. He also started enjoying something more dangerous. While most kids his age were sneaking comic books and rock and roll, Pigpen McKernan was getting into something much stronger. By the time he was around 12, he'd already developed a taste for hard drinking, and just like his blues heroes, he preferred the cheapest stuff he could get his hands on. It was a dangerous beginning for a kid who just wanted to play the blues. In the early 1950s, Pigpen's father made a head-spinning career pivot. He quit his DJ gig and took a job as an electronics engineer at Stanford Research Institute. The move landed the family on the rougher eastern edge of Palo Alto. While many working-class Irish Catholic families of the time held deep biases toward their black neighbors, Pigpen did not. He gravitated toward the music and the people who made it with zero hesitation. This wouldn't be the last time he defied expectations. Amongst all the folk singers, he soon found Jerry Garcia. All the black people loved Pigpen, Jerry recalled. They loved that he played the blues, and he was a genuine person. He wasn't like a white boy trying to be black. His friends even gave him the nickname Blue Ron. High praise indeed. It wouldn't be long before Jerry realized that he wasn't dealing with a normal dude. Teenage Pigpen, who wouldn't earn that Peanuts-inspired nickname till later, actually took his style cues from Winnie the Pooh, aka a t-shirt and no pants, even when friends were over. Jerry Garcia didn't care. He spent countless hours in Pigpen's room, a chaotic mess of clothes and records with a definite funk in the air. Fun fact, Pig's personal odor was so foul that he was banned from the local pool. The pair would jam and play records, while every few hours, Pigpen's mother would check in, never spotting the bottle he stashed under his bed. For all the innocent chaos of Pigpen's bedroom, his mother wasn't wrong to worry. Once he was outside the house, things got sketchier. One of his East Palo Alto buddies was a man named Tawny Jones, who drove a bread truck that was used for more than delivering bread. It had a mattress in the back, and the pair also used it for bootlegging missions, scoring horrific but dirt cheap rot-gut. They'd drink and end up down by the railroad tracks, writing blues songs like they're heroes. One time, the trouble went from rowdy to dangerous. Pigpen McKernan may have looked rough with his greasy hair, a large boil on his cheek, and a motorcycle chain literally soldered to his wrist. But he wasn't much of an outlaw. Aside from swiping blues records, he mostly played at being tough. Case in point,